Hey friends, Pamela here with Passionate About Scrapbooking, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the Texas Hill Country in Fredericksburg, Texas. And I'm hopping on doing this video today to give you a little bit of life update, an idea about my schedule change for the fall, along with sharing some projects that I've created with the 2025-2027 InColors projects I've shared all the way back to about March, and I can't wait to share those. I have cards, scrapbook layouts, and scrapbook pages. Hang tight with me while I share a little bit about what's going on, what's been going on, and why there's this shift in my content lately. So you may have been wondering where I've been this last month or two, July and August primarily, but primarily it's been a pretty rough summer. We had the floods that were in Kerrville, Texas, which are only 30 minutes away from us, and we unfortunately did have a family member that was, two of them actually, that were involved in the flood, and one of them lost their life during that flood. So we had to wait a few weeks before they found my cousin Steve, and then a couple of weeks after that we did attend his funeral in my hometown of San Angelo, Texas. And then there's been little fires popping up here and there, and we have a somewhat of a family, extended family health crisis going on right now, and I'm making myself available to help where I can on that. So I've had to step back from my Stampin' Up! Business a little bit. Just there was no way that I could do 3 lives a week and keep up with all of my design team member assignments. I'm a part of the artisan design team for 2025. I'm also a part of the Paper Pumpkin Creatives design team since September of last year, so it's almost been a year. And then I just became recently, I think it was in April, a design team member for the brand new Global Ink Collectives design team, and that is comprised of past and present artisans, and we're having so much fun with that. Can't wait to share our next PDF that goes live September 1st. So those are just a few things, along with becoming empty nesters. My daughter Bevan moved off to college August 16th, and we did go and visit her on August 18th, I believe it was. Got to see her dorm briefly, and then took her out to lunch and a treat, and just to run a few errands with her. And so that comes to the point of Jeff and I being empty nesters now. We are looking forward to some life changes. You know, it's a new season for us now. We're considering downsizing from the house that we're in right now because it's just the two of us. But that'll be a process, and in that process we are planning to purge, you know, start going through all the stuff that we combined when we got married back in 2017, 2 households, along with just getting rid of things we don't need anymore so that we can look forward and prepare to downsize into something a little bit smaller. No need to fret though. I will make sure wherever we are that I will have space for this right here. My scrapbook room now is currently in a kitchen nook, and I have some beautiful lighting over here. You can see the laundry room is back there, but I have organized it pretty well so that I can work fairly efficiently. However, I do have 27 plus years of scrapbooking products. Now I have purged over the years, so I don't have many things that are 27 years old. However, I do have a lot of close to my heart products still that I need to decide what to do with and how to move them on to someone else that would have the time to use them, because I am just up to here in my Stampin' Up! Products and assignments and projects and loving every minute of it, so I'm not giving that up. It truly has been my stress relief, my therapy over all these years, and so it's not going anywhere, just so you know. I'm just having to reformulate, restructure my time so that I'm more available for those that may need me in the near future and for possible things to come is really what we're planning. So with that, I do have a new schedule I have planned out. I am going to be going from the 3 lives a week down to just 1, and I've decided I will do it Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. My plan is to do it every week. That is when Jeff is usually doing his praise band practice, so I figured that would work out really well because he comes home later. He's usually not home till 7:45 or 8 o'clock, so I'll probably be doing like a crock pot dish during that time so that I don't even have to worry about dinner. And I'm really excited about that. Now, I may go live on occasion during the day, throughout the week, when time allows. I'll try to give a heads up when I do that. However, I will be focusing more on short form video, which would include shorter YouTube videos that are recorded along with reels and doing tips and things like that. Reels and whatever they call them on YouTube. I want to say, shorts. They call them shorts. So I'm mainly focusing on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So those are the 3 places that you can find me. Let me know what you think about my new schedule. I hope you'll join me. If you can't join me live on Thursday evenings, you can always watch the recording. And again, I will be popping on during the day on occasion to do lives, but I'm just not going to plan that and stick to a hard schedule so I don't overwhelm myself, because it was getting a little bit overwhelming, to be perfectly honest, even though I absolutely loved it. And I just had to step back a little bit and think about how I wanted to do this. I'm considering I'll still be like doing my Mail It Monday card. I might do a video for that each week, or a reel of some kind. I love my Make It Monday live that I did, but that will transition over to Thursday. I think I will be doing a 2-page 12x12 scrapbook layout every Thursday evening, and I probably will call it Story and Sketch. So I'll have a sketch available, and then that Make It Monday, I think, may just be a recorded video of a single scrapbook page. So I'm just changing things up. May keep doing the Feel Good Friday of some kind. So I love the little names that I came up with, and we'll just structure them a little bit differently. Okay, so that's it for that. I want to share with you the artwork that I have created over the last 6 months using the 2025 through 2027 InColors. That includes Strawberry Slush, Timid Tiger, Darling Duckling, Secret Sea, and Cloud Cover. I've focused on those colors all month long. I chose a color each week, and I've been sharing projects with those colors, and we're coming to the end of August. The reason I decided to do my InColor Confidence Series was because for the month of August, Stampin' Up! Is offering all the InColor products for 15% off. So that sale continues to run through August 31st, so that would be on Sunday. So you have a little time still to go check out the website and see all the amazing products that include the InColors. And I will be sharing more details about that when I share the artwork. I'm going to set up and share my desk with you so that you can see what's going on. I think I can go ahead and share my desk with you real quick, and you can see the array of projects that I have to share. So I'm gonna rearrange a little bit and then I'll be right back. All right, so before we jump into the actual artwork, just real quickly, let me share about the InColors. These are the 25 through 2027 InColors. They are Strawberry Slush, Darling Duckling, Timid Tiger, Cloud Cover, and Secret Sea. You can see how beautiful the colors are. They work super well together, of course. One thing I did want to point out is that the Cloud Cover Classic stamping pad is not available due to a formulation problem and reaction to the foam pads that are part of our classic stamping pad. I have one in my stash as a demonstrator. I was actually sent this one back in January when I received my project and product for on stage. I was doing a presentation. I'll have those projects to share in just a minute, but we do have the 4 ink pads in the classic stamping pad available. We have 8.5 by 11 cardstock. We also have 12 by 12 two-tone cardstock available. We have stamping blends that are available in all the colors. I think these are still available. They are being discontinued, the Stampin' Right markers, but you can still purchase these. There are ribbon in all of the colors. Look at how beautiful this is. It's a beautiful type of ribbon. And then in place of the Cloud Cover Classic stamping pad, Stampin' Up! Has suggested that we use the Cloud Cover Re-Inker with a refillable or fillable, I don't even know what they call this, the ink spot. So I've already done that on this one right here. I just have extras because when you purchase those, I think you get 5. So there's that. Now we will jump into the projects and I can share even more products that have the InColors in them. All right, so let's kick off the artwork with some of my on-stage projects. This went all the way back to January for me, but in March was on stage and these products were presented at on stage. So this is the Good Vibes, actually Boho Vibes Sweet collection that I used here, and it features the Secret Sea plus some of the cloud cover in there as well. I won't go into a lot of detail about each project because you can find those on my Instagram along with YouTube videos. Another set of cards that I made featuring the Secret Sea and the cloud cover. That was just part of the suite of colors for the Boho Vibes. All right, and here is a flip-flop card that I made as part of my online on-stage presentation. And again, it features the Secret Sea and the cloud cover. And I created an envelope that went with the slimline card. I have 2 cards here featuring the On The Go Suite collection. I'll just share these real quick. I think it went like this. This is featuring the Strawberry Slush. This came out prior to the 25-26 catalog, so they gave us a sneak peek of the Strawberry Slush. This was a fun card right here. Again, you can find video tutorials on a lot of these cards. Features Secret Sea and cloud cover as well. It was a fun fold, part of my Feel Good Friday. And this is featuring Strawberry Slush. You can see that beautiful color there. This actually may have been Impressions A Bloom. And then I think this may be Impressions or Floral Impressions is the suite. And that was a fun fold card as well. Here's one featuring Secret Sea. And oh, this is a fun type of fun fold. It's kind of like a gatefold with a closure. And then you tuck it right back in there, top and bottom, and then it'll slide right there. Was another one with that floral impressions. I just did the same one like that, and featuring the Secret Sea. This is featuring Strawberry Slush, Secret Sea, and Cloud Cover. I would consider this a fun fold as well. It's kind of like a book fold, I think is what they call it. I think this one was part of a Mail It Monday card. And if you look real close, it actually features all of the InColors. Plus we have some basic white along with some crumb cake, and made a coordinating envelope. And we have a few more cards using the boho vibes because I featured it as one of my scrap and create kits for the week. Cloud cover and that Secret Sea. So just really subtle, but it was in the designer series paper. Same thing with this, Secret Sea and Cloud Cover. And this is another one of those flip-flap cards, like this. All right, and then this is using a paper pumpkin kit featuring Timid Tiger. So check that out. I did decorate the inside. I'm getting really good about decorating the inside now that I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. This was a Mail It Monday. Actually, it was part of our Creativity Now. I did do a few things differently, like a vellum circle back here, but it's highlighting the Secret Sea again with the cloud cover. Right here comes out with Sending Love. And then here are several cards that I created using my July Sweeter With You paper pumpkin kit. So this kit included Strawberry Slush along with the Timid Tiger. So I love this right here, this plaid background. It includes both those colors. This is more of a muted color, maybe more like the Pretty in Pink, but it's got the Timid Tiger in it. But I made some fun alternate cards on top of the ones that I did make and send to Stampin' Up. There's one that's got it in there. Sweeter With You. This is part of the boho vibe. So you've got those pieces that create the rainbow. And these were all like leftover pieces from creating other projects and scraps. So I just made up a really quick card featuring the cloud cover and the Secret Sea. Had lots of fun with the Secret Sea. I really love that color. And then this was a this or that card. I had shared about what you thought with no banner and what you thought with the banner, and I'm thinking that the responses were about 50-50. So I ended up sticking the little banner piece on there. And so lucky to know you. This was combining the Secret Sea just a little bit here, hints of color, with the background right here. This was the cloud cover and then Pretty Peacock. This is the only time I have played so far with that beautiful sunflower embossing folder. I've got to pull it out and play some more with it for fall, but this is using Darling Duckling. Here was a fun project. I did this while I was out of town for a week. I took some minimal supplies and I actually created a one-sheet wonder using Darling Duckling. So that's this yellow color right here. I combined it with Calypso Coral, Shaded Spruce, and Night of Navy, I believe that is. I had a bajillion of these pieces from my on-stage presentation left over, so I just cut a bunch of these bases and then just started creating designs, and I have like a nice thick stack of rainbows I can use on other projects. This is an alternative card that I made using the latest paper pumpkin kit, Farmhouse Florals, and you can see, let me show you the texture on there. We've got texture dimension here, and then I cut out a circle out of the card front, like a spotlight, and just has lots of pretty color. And this kit features the Secret Sea. This is the Floral Charm Suite collection, and it features the Secret Sea as well. And then this was my latest project. This past Monday, I created this using a new product, a new bundle from the upcoming September through December mini catalog and September online exclusives. So this is actually, these elements, these dies right here, are actually part of a Christmas bundle. I used Strawberry Slush along with Timid Tiger. I had some Strawberry Slush baker's twine here along with some of that ribbon. So we've got, this is my project for on stage, and I added flip flaps to it. Of course, it's using Boho Vibes Suite Collection, which is available in the 25-26 annual catalog, so you'll be able to purchase that throughout the year. And then I love this right here, the flip flaps, how I layered them there. But Secret Sea and Cloud Cover are highlighted in colors in this one. Was featuring that Strawberry Slush right here, in here as well. I brought the cardstock in, did a little dry embossing. Alright, so here is another scrapbook layout featuring the on-the-go Sweet Collection and that Strawberry Slush combined with Summer Splash, I think, or it may have been Shy Shamrock, I don't remember exactly. This one I used all the InColors on the page together, and this was for an artisan hop, I believe. So we've got the Strawberry Slush, Secret Sea, Timid Tiger, Cloud Cover, and then I did just a little bit of the Timid Tiger on the drinks. Another single 12x12 page using the Strawberry Slush DSP, and this is from the Celebratory Sips Designer Series paper pack, so you can get that as part of the 15% off as well. Let me share with you my little flip flap here too. Details are on my Instagram about that, where I used the beautiful gallery, so it's these and the stamps and dies with Cloud Cover and Secret Sea primarily, so it's a monochromatic type color scheme. I think this was Floral Impressions. ESP will be on sale, so 15% off through Sunday, August 31st, 2025. Here is another one that I have a YouTube video on featuring the Timid Tiger with some Old Olive and Early Espresso. I just loved how this worked so well together. This is probably one of my most popular, one of my favorites, because it's just an unusual color combination, but it's using Timid Tiger. I did use the two-tone cardstock, but it also has Secret Sea and Cloud Cover in it. Color combination came from this Designer Series paper right back here, and I used it throughout the page. And I do have a YouTube video on that. This is Florals in Bloom, I believe. It does have Darling Duckling in it along with Strawberry Slush. And that may even be, I think that is Timid Tiger as well. And Secret Sea. At least 4 out of the 5 InColors are in this Sweet Collection. So some of those products are also available on the 15% off sale. Here's another Stampin' Up! Artisan Design Team project. And we're assigned a bundle or a suite. So this was part of a bundle. The Selling Away, I think, is the bundle. And I used the Secret Sea along with Cloud Cover. Even some Cloud Cover foil, embossed foil paper there as well. Then we have this Timid Tiger focused scrapbook page. Love this. This is part of the Celebratory Sips Designer Series paper. So that would be on special, and it coordinates well with Old Olive. This was another artisan hop that we did. I loved this one. I believe the kit that it came from is called Making a Memory or Making Memories. Anyways, I used some of the Secret C ribbon along with, this was supposed to be stuck right here, the cloud cover ribbon. There's a little pocket there. Right, so here's another page, or a page that I've created using the Boho Vibes Sweet Collection, and I am sharing it because I used the Secret C and the cloud cover. You can see it in a few places in the dies, the stamps, along with the designer series paper. Here is about my on-stage spotlight. I decided to create a scrapbook page of my presentation and some of the sweet messages that I got when it went live, because of course it was a surprise for everybody. And it features the Secret C primarily. There is a little bit of cloud cover in here as well. But it does feature the cloud cover in it. This is the Kintsugi Sweet collection, and I commemorated about the floods in Kerrville, Texas, which are only 30 minutes away from us. And then I did a flip flap here. There's the Camp Mystic. This was a page that I created for the Stamping Through the Catalog guest artisan or guest artist. I got to do a fun design kind of out of my normal comfort zone, and did a grid back here using Timid Tiger and then some of those other colors. Here is one of my absolute favorite pages that I've made. I think it goes this way. I love this design. This design was one of the sketches or patterns that we used for the album retreat, and I recreated it using the pattern and the Painterly Pears Sweet collection, and it features the Darling Duckling here along with the Secret C. Alright, here is one of my InColor Confidence scrapbook pages. I had hoped to do a lot more scrapbooking this month, and I just did not have the opportunity to do so. This one I featured the cloud cover right here and had fun using the I don't remember what this these circle dies are called now. All Around, I think, something like that. And did a little bit of sponging, and there's some of the cloud cover cardstock, but it also has Timid Tiger in it too. Alright, and this is the last page I have to share. I created this for another artisan hop. Every 2 months we do an artisan hop. I chose to focus on Thanksgiving and use one of the new collections that will be going live September 3rd. I brought in the Secret C for my mats here and a few little accents, and even some stamping of the leaves in Secret C. Let me give you a close-up of those stamped images. I also did some gold embossing too. So they turned out beautiful. I love this stamp set. It's going to be so much fun. That's it for my InColor Confidence Series challenge that I've been doing all month long. I have lots and lots of fun doing all these projects and focusing on the InColors. You know, they've been around just since May of 2025, and I love them. I use them all the time, and it was really fun to focus on the colors the month of August. So I'm sure you've seen tons and tons of products or projects from other artisans using all these. I just wanted to highlight it to remind you that we have just a few more days of the 15% off, and I didn't want you to miss out on all the wonderful cardstock, the ribbon, the designer series papers that include the colors. So I'll put a link down in the description directly to the InColor sale page, so you can scroll through there and see all of the products that are available. And until next time, I won't be live again until next Thursday at 6 p.m. Central Time. but I will be sharing some more short form video, maybe shorter YouTube videos that I've recorded, along with reels and shorts. The shorts are for YouTube, featuring tips, techniques, card making, and scrapbooking. So those of you that have been around with me for a while, thank you so much for being patient with me. I appreciate you more than you know, and I look forward to what we'll create in the future. So God bless you all and have a great day.